Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jeff. Today we are here reacting to Taeyeon, or King Taeyeon's newest comeback, Heaven. Looking forward to this one. I have grown to really like a lot of her music that we've listened to here on the channel. There's quite a bit that I haven't touched, so, obviously, hopefully I'll get to that at some point, and I would love to see her in concert if she ever goes on tour here in the West, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Maybe I'll get lucky and she'll be doing some sort of concert or something when I go over to South Korea later this year, but we'll see. That being said, let's go check out Taeyeon with Heaven. Alright, so we do have English subs, alright. What? Why are you staring at the fire? What? An interesting groove here. Girl, put the axe down. Pretty sure she's just gone crazy. Ma'am, please. Get his ass. Oh, she got him. Man took a huge bite. Oh, all right. That was what? But why though? You waited for that dude and then you just walked off. Again, I ask, but why though? Okay. So I don't know what the hell that was. I don't know what to tell you. Her vocals were beautiful, and the groove of the song was interesting and nice. Nothing super special. We hear something similar to this in a lot of songs lately, but it wasn't displeasing or anything like that. But this fits right in, and I mean, it's SM, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but this fits right in with like the K-pop horror stuff that we see like from Red Velvet, or it's not so much horror, but like the out of the box type of stuff, like with aespa. Red Velvet just straight up has like bubblegum K-pop horror stuff. Yeah, it was definitely interesting. I enjoyed it. It's definitely not my favorite song from her, but I'm trying to figure out what the heck it's even about. Like, I feel like this is one of those where the message is slightly different from what the video shows. I mean, we're gonna go back and watch it again, and maybe I'll formulate a better, a more coherent picture of this on the second playthrough. But like, there was a line that said, like something like "pure heaven without you," and I'm pretty sure she killed that man. Like, she hunted down the bear, which I assume was supposed to represent the ex, and he got. Well, like, what are you gonna say? Like, that then the human version got fed what I assume is poisoned food. Well, I mean, I'm not even sure you could call that food, but whatever. Like, she sent that dude to heaven, and maybe, I don't know, maybe a piece of her was there waiting, and then he showed up, and she was like, "Wait, now that you're here, this isn't such a nice place anymore." Like, I don't know. I got let's just go get started on the second playthrough. All right, so she's starting off like doing some chemistry over here, and then staring into the dang fire. I don't know what she's burned there, but it's burned. All right, so now this is like really strawberry or maybe even cherry syrup, but it's obviously coming after that cinematic shot with her hitting the axe. So it's designed to look like blood, and it's supposed to evoke blood, but it's also on this dessert. You see, like, it's the ice cream with the syrup, pouring off of it. But they shot it that way very intentionally. Hey, wait, that might not even be ice cream. That might be like a really different but delicious looking strawberry shortcake. Whatever. That's the fat kid in me coming out. Alright, Deep Attraction, Reaching Out Like Salvation. The book she's reading said heaven. Wait, okay, hold on, let me back up. Reaching Out Like Salvation, Today Turned Away, Tomorrow Approaching. So, kind of like a push and pull. We've kind of explored that theme in relationships in multiple videos. Like, this is more push than pull, though, but okay. Okay, so shaking my anxious heart tonight could be like she's excited, or it could be that she's nervous for what's about to happen. Now, the video seems to imply that she done murdered this man. And maybe she did. Maybe her heart was anxious about how this was all going to go down. But the lyrics say something more like that, it's almost more of like this waiting with bated breath type of thing for, like, sitting on the edge of my seat, like, what's going to happen between us next? Then we got this fish. I don't... Why? I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, this is one of those videos, I don't have them very often, it seems. I think I can count on one hand how many I've had, but this is one of them where I'm not really sure that I can adequately explain what the heck's going on here. I don't know what the fish is supposed to represent here. I know, okay, so the song is called Heaven. And I know in Christianity we have, especially what teenagers call, like, the Jesus fish, which is actually just a warped version or image of the Greek letter alpha, because in Christianity God is considered the Alpha and the Omega. So we have the Jesus fish. And it does kind of look like that fish, except obviously without fins. Maybe she's sending. It reminds me of, and this is a really niche reference y'all probably won't get, but there's a YouTuber, Stephen He, and he does these skits, and one of them is like why ghosts don't haunt Asians, and there's one part where the ghost, him wearing a bed sheet, is like trying to walk out the door after being caught, and he takes off his shoe and he's like, I will send you to Jesus, like get over there and wash the dishes kind of thing. And maybe that's what she's going for here, like, I will send this man to Jesus. I don't know, I'm reaching, I'm just putting together little clues, and they probably don't actually fit like that, but here we are. Alright, she's using this axe to cut apart this salad. I don't know why. I didn't notice this before though, but the axe has a heart on it. She's gonna, chop you with her love. Some Jodi Arias stuff over here. Anyway. Now, I don't know what those are, but it's designed, I think it's actually supposed to be an apple, but the skin of the apple is deliberately designed to look like human hair, so almost like a shrunken head. Because we see a couple of those towards the end where she's like put them in whatever the heck she's making. Yeah, she's using the axe to harvest stuff, and she's plucking vegetables and chopping down bears, and she's active in this video. Here she's gone off the deep end. See? It's like hair on purpose. But these lines here where it's like a dimension of heart blowing in, something no one has ever seen. It's like, that's why, like, if you took the song without the video, I feel like it has a different meaning. Because these lines here seem to mention things like, this bliss, this feeling between us. Like, everybody thinks their love is unique, right? Everybody thinks like, oh man, nobody's ever seen a love like this. No, obviously people have, and they will continue to. But the point is, she's making that lyrical comparison of like, no one's ever seen the feelings that we're gonna have, or that we do have. It's more thrilling than even you can imagine. And then she compares it to heaven. Like, not only is it heaven, like it's this blissful state, but again, referring to Christianity, Christians believe that heaven is this place. I mean, most of you are familiar with the story, at least, that, if you have adhered to the tenets of the religion, aka you accept God into your heart, repent for your sins, this kind of thing, you go to heaven. And they describe heaven as this place, with streets paved in gold, and no sorrow and no pain and all this other stuff. So, but just describing it doesn't do the concept of heaven justice, right? It's beyond your imagination. And so she's playing on that theme here as well. Now we're making like our... I don't know if this was like... Because I said they were like apples because they fell from the tree. But they could just be really overgrown cherries, because this looks like a cherry compote type of thing here that she's making. Doesn't look apple-y at all. So tonight I'll show you the way to heaven has so many different layers that you can put on this. Like, if you're talking about it in this blissful state, it could be a sexual thing. If you're talking about it in the sense of a feeling between two people, it could be, as we described earlier, that thing, that concept beyond our imagination. Like, that's how great this is going to be together. It could be, I'm going to murder you and send you to Jesus. You're going to find heaven real damn quick tonight. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of different ways you can go with this. There's that burnt thing. So I chop it up. Now she's out here grabbing vegetables, and she grabbed what I assume is either a carrot or a turnip. I don't know, but we all know that's supposed to look like a foot. Like, she done cut this dude. Not only did she cut him and, like, he's gone, but now she's not picking vegetables. She's planting parts of him into the garden, apparently. I was like, oh, I found his foot. Let me figure out what to do with that. Don't worry, I'll throw it in my salad. She's on the hunt. So this line here, though, it's how we start the chorus each time. Perfect heaven because it's without you. Basically contradicts everything that we just talked about with what it could mean that she's talking about in terms of it being heaven. And that may play into that final image where, you know, we see the person, the lady at the table, and then old murdered dude gets there, and it's like she had been waiting, but then when he shows up, it's not without him anymore, so it doesn't feel like heaven, I guess. It's not perfect, so she walks off. I don't know, there's a lot going on here. And also, who's watching them? Oh, look at this. Well, there's that scene too, but right here, who's watching y'all? Like, okay, he's trying to get away. She's chasing him. Somebody is a creeper. That was like binocular effect. And he's dead. Yep, told you. He's gone now. Now it's like memories, like begging for forgiveness, but she's like, nah, you're not gonna get any forgiveness from me. Now she's putting an eyeball, which is like a cherry, on top of this gelatin. She's like, ooh, yes, try it. Please, I haven't laced it with poison or eyeballs or anything else. Now he's in heaven. Or maybe hell. I mean, we do see that empty banquet. And now she's sitting there waiting for him. Or maybe she wasn't waiting for him. Maybe she was just enjoying her solace, her alone time. And now old boy shows up and she's like, and I'ma head out. I don't know. I got nothing, guys. I gave you the best shot I had, but I'm sure, I hope, someone's got a better explanation. Unless I'm somehow right on track, in which case, feel free to let me know. But, yeah, definitely let me know what was... If you've heard her say what the song is actually about, let me know. I was going to say don't just give me your theories, but no, that's not fair. Give me your theories, too, if you have them. But, anyway, thank you guys for watching this one. Shout out to our Patreon supporters, JY, and Mac. Appreciate your support. Of course, we do have a Patreon. For those of you who don't know, there's free content there. There's paid content over there. Paid content comes with guaranteed requests every month, as well as stuff that we can't put here on the YouTube channel. As far as request goes, you can see the request queue at any time by checking the spreadsheet link in the description below. You'll see what's on the request queue and where it is, you know, roughly how far away it is. Granted, I take a while to get to some of those because people that I want to listen to keep putting stuff out, so that jumps the queue. But if you want to get your request to the top of the request queue so that it gets done much sooner, you can either sub to the Patreon or you can sponsor a request through the PayPal link if you're not really into the Patreon deal. So, I think that's everything. Thanks for checking this one out. I'm going to be back with one more tonight from Weekly, so I will see y'all then. Take care, everyone.